Good evening. This is the Jersey Hermit with another retro video game stream, and today we're going to be continuing on with Final Fantasy for the NES. Hopefully, everyone's had a good day. I know I have. So let's fire up the game, shall we? So, last time we were out, we got the third orb lit, and we were getting ready to head into the Mirage Tower. So let's do that. Now, we had landed at Elfland because it was cheap. But now we got to get up to the desert in the northeast of this place. So we're going to head over there. Let's see. Big desert with a tower in it. Now we got to find a landing spot. That looks like a spot there, but maybe there's a closer one. No, there is not. So let's head in, make sure our guys are in the right order. They are. We got a Tyro and a Wyvern. All right, this is going to be fun. No, don't use magic. Use the item, the Zeus Gauntlet. And the item... Oh, nothing there is useful. Okay, they can hit pretty hard. If they're not hitting my, my regulars. Oh, good. The Wyvern's gone. Tyro's got a decent amount of damage, or health, that is. But we can take him out. Okay, let's be smart. We're going to burn a cabin here. Less for the health, more for the save. Alright. The good thing is, none of the chests in here are guarded. So we just got to go around and grab them, and also talk to the robot up there. Monsters strike first. It's vampires. Okay, the fighter's paralyzed, so now we got to just do it this way. Item. Let's use the light axes, both of you. Because these guys are... This is going to be annoying. But we can use the light axes to cast harm 2 on them all. Okay, the monk comes back up. Still light axes. Good. Okay, we got through that. That wasn't terrible. 10,000 gold, though. 880 in there. A heal helmet. Let me look at my armor. I've still got room for 3 pieces of armor. 3,400 gold. Vorpal's a weapon. And I'm going to check it real quick. Let's see. 50 and 101. $45 and 101. Yeah, no, we're not using the Vorpal. As much as it's supposed to have extra criticals, but in this game, it ain't worth it. $18,010 gold. Monster strike first. It's a Saber T. And 6 Medusas. Ineffective. Stopped. Okay, it says stopped. So that's a stone. Okay, so these guys can stone you. The white mage can't get hit with it, though. She's got a ribbon on. Let's see. Can't use magic. Yeah, we're going to take those out because they can do that. It's the first time we've had someone stoned. Yeah, it's not going to work on them. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, so they're not. They are not undead. Uh-oh. Well, we got one of them out. She's poisoned. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to run. Get out of this fight. And use some items. Specifically, softs to get our guys back up. And then swap the order again. Oh yeah, we need to use a pure too. Thank you. Now it's these chests on this side. Give me some goodies. An Aegis shield. Oh, that's even better. An Aegis shield protects against poison and stone. So, we're going to give that. We're going to trade the opal shield for the Aegis shield, and we're going to equip the Aegis shield. 2750 gold there. And a cabin that I can use. Nightmares and Badman. Well, the Badman's not actually terrible. Item. We'll use the heal staff to give us all some health. And I need to give him... Oh, that's not terrible. Okay. Enemies aren't going to be too bad. Let's see if the monk can take care of the other knight. Yep, he can. Now it's just the bad man. Yeah, we're still going to use the heal. I need to get the black mage some goodies. I definitely need to get him some goodies that he can do stuff without using his spells. Talk to the robot. Are you the master? No, I'm not. But we got all the chests. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave. Yeah, we'll fight the Tyro. No big deal. And the idea is that we're going to rearrange our items a bit to make it more useful for us. I think that might... Oh, that's a good hit. Alright. So we're going to rearrange our armor specifically. Okay? We're going to give the heal helmet to the black mage so that he can do healing. And then weapon-wise, we're going to leave it the way it is. But while we're out here, let's use a cabin. Okay. got those. Got everything up there. There's more goodies here. I believe there's more goodies inside the tower here. Yeah, it's all the way inside. We got to go all the way around to get there. So let's do that. What we got? Monsters strike first. Catman, 5 of them, and 2 saber-tooths. Ouch. All right, let's take the Catmen out first. We'll run the heal. And we'll run the other heal. Like, we're just going to heal up. Okay, so it poisoned us. I think the white mage has the ribbon. No, the white mage can't have the ribbon. The black mage... No, I know who's got the ribbon. The monk has the ribbon. Because we wanted to make sure that the monk couldn't get taken out as easily. There we go. Take out 2 more. Same thing here. We're going to heal and heal. We'll deal with the poison later. Because the saber-tooths can't poison you. So my idea is going to be, we're going to probably... I don't want to use the pure potion in battle, though. But we're going to heal up. I mean, this is not the way you're necessarily planning on doing it, but realizing that this is probably the best way to do it is going to be what we're going to do. Okay, the black mage is all the way full then. And then we'll use our items again. Okay, that happened. Well, it is what it is. I would have liked to heal more, but meh. Let's use another pure potion. Why we have them. I'll leave them in this order. We want to talk to the robot there, too. Oh, we are not fighting cockatrices. No way in heck. Because cockatrices can stone you, and I try not to deal with that. Guards. Hello, Mama Buns. How you doing today? Let's keep healing up. Okay, the guards can paralyze. That's good to know. So let's try to get them out quick. Alright. And we're going to use a heal again. The good thing is they can seem to get out. That my monk can get them out one shot. So that's not bad. My fighter is back up. My black mage is not, but that's okay. Okay, the black mage is back in action so he can join the healing crew. So we're going to do that. Alright, let's see. We're getting close to being back to full health completely. Without using my heal potions, I might add. There they go. Okay, let's talk to the robot first. One of us escaped with a cube. He floated far to the west. See, that's the clue that I need a cube for later on. Mummies. Okay, these I can deal with. These I have no problem dealing with. Item. We're going to use the light axe. And we're going to use the mage thing. And the idea is... Okay, the good thing is that our fighter that is asleep is going to wake up on this turn. He has to. Okay, we got one of the mummies out straight up. That's good. Now let's see how many more we can take out this way, between the two. Not bad, all but one. And the monk happened to hit the one that we had left. So I will take it. Alright, we got 2 minutes left till our first self-care break, and I really do need that self-care break because someone forgot to bring his water with him. Okay, so we're going to fight him again, and the same rules apply. We're going to use the light and the mage. I only put my mage to sleep. The good thing is that, yeah, this only takes you down. You do get the turn back, basically. You always wake up your next turn after falling asleep. Well, we got another one out, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to attack that way. Everybody's awake. And that should do it. Another big point haul. Dragon armor. Oh, that's... Yeah, we got to put that on. So, we're going to just show you. Status, we're at 50 and 101. Or, sorry, 74 and 59 is the numbers we're caring about. Trade off the opal armor for the dragon armor. 74.59, but this is going to protect me against more things. 10,000 gold. The Sun Sword. The Sun Sword's even better. Again, we're going to look. We're at 50,101, right? 53,106. Even better. Money. A house. 12,350. 13 grand. A Thor hammer. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Thor hammer is actually better for the white mage to have. So, what we're going to do is we're going to give the Thor hammer and trade it that... Okay. Trade that. Equip that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Trade off. We're going to trade off the healing to here. We're going to rearrange this, basically. Because the Thor hammer is going to go here. He's going to equip the Thor's hammer. and we're going to trade over here. And we can give that back. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. We'll finish opening the chests. 7,900 and 8135. So we've gotten all the chests open, and we're going to take that self-care break right now. I take one every 60 seconds or so, or sorry, every 20 minutes or so. They're 60 seconds in length. Grab something to eat or drink or use the bathroom. I will see you in 60 seconds. Alright, we are back. So let's see what we can do from the rest of the way. Alright. We're going to go up, out of here. We're going to go upstairs. A chimera. Yeah, let's just take this thing out. I need to give him an item that he can attack with. Otherwise, heal helmet. And I'm going to use Thor hammer just to show you this. Okay, get the health back. Okay, so that casts lightning too. Alright, up another 516. How close am I to a level? 5,800 for the fighter, and I need about another 2,500 past that in order to get the... And we have a wyvern. Alright, let's fight the wyvern. Up, there goes the wyvern. Not worth a lot of money. And a blue dragon. Alright. I forget what direction, what element they are, but we're going to heal instead. The good thing is it only hit the it only attacked. Didn't do anything else that it could have done to me. So we'll keep up the healing strat. There we go. We have a blue dragon defeated. For another 2,000 gold. Transporter operation requires a cube. Alright, well, we're going to leave then. And fight another blue dragon. No big deal. I mean, I could use the exit spell, but I'm not going to. I trust that we're going to be fine. Because we need to go get the cube, and I know where the cube is. Yeah, see, that's what I was concerned about. That's what I was worried about, that it could cast thunder on us. But we got him out. Another 818 in the books. And we're gonna use some heal potions. We have them for a reason. Wish I could just do it that way. And while we're at it, give the monk some. That should be good. 300 should be fine. Okay, now let's get out of here. 2 vampires. No big deal. Use the light axe and the mage staff. And I remember when this used to be this was a boss fight, effectively. Another 600 and 4,000 gold, which is the important part. Okay. It's around here, and then around up here. Mummies that I have no problem dealing with. And just don't put us to sleep. Alright, this isn't terrible. I mean, rule of thumb in any game that's based on Dungeons and Dragons, which this one is, anything undead can be killed with fire pretty easily. Alright, around we go. 3 chimeras. In this case, I'm going to heal and use the Thor hammer. So it's Cremate. Cremate is a fire-based attack, I believe. It should be. With a name like that. Okay, we got 2 of them out, though. So I'll take that. And we'll heal up on the other turns, because this should work. Now, the odds of me getting a heal off are we'll take it. Because I think either the fighter or the monk would kill the chimera. Okay, so the odds of that happening is like 1 in 6 that we were able to get them both, right? Because we assumed that the chimera was going to die to either one. So to get both of them off, they'd have to be the first 2 in some order. There's 24 ways... Wait a minute. No, it's 1 in 12. I'm sorry. 1 in 12? No, there's 24 ways to do it. Right? Yeah, there's 24 ways to do it. And there's 2 ways that work. So yeah, 1 in 12. Even if that doesn't sound right. Alright, let's heal and Thor hammer. Alright, we'll heal up. I probably should have... I'm tempted the next time we game over, if we game over, to put the speed up to 7. Again, we'll throw the heals that we do not expect to get. Yep, this time we didn't get it. Okay, we're out. We're going to use another cabin. And save. And we're going to go get our airship. Now I got to go to Onrak next. Where is Onrak from here? Where is Onrak from here? Quicker to go to the east. Because it's right here. And we have to follow this waterfall. We have to go up to the waterfall here. So it's going to be quicker to park over here. How are we on money? Ridiculous. How are we on magic? I think the Black Mage has the only spell that we need. We can't cast our level 8 stuff yet, but I can certainly buy it at 60,000 per. So we may just do that. The missing spell, there's going to be one missing spell in each set. And that missing spell is going to be in Leafin, which we're going to go back to. Get in the canoe. We got Ochos and Gators. Okay. No big deal. Item. Yeah, you're going to heal, but you're going to Thor Hammer. I'm going to give the Black Mage the Zeus Gauntlet. That is for sure. Because I need something to hit with lightning for hit this. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're going to item the heal, and we're going to heal both. I know why. No, it is 1 in 6. I know why my math was off. I had to think through it in my head. Because I remembered it doesn't matter what order the White Mage and the Black Mage are, but it also doesn't matter what order the Fighter and the Master are. So let's go to our spell shop. Is this the level 8 shop? I think no. This is the level 7 shop, right? Yeah, it is. And the spell casting is here. I think I might have everything I need out of here. Saber I don't want, and Blind I already have. So, yeah, we don't need the spells here. However, while we're in town, hit the inn and save. I mean, I got more money than I know what to do with for now. Oh, the other spells are in Gaia. That's where they are. Okay. Up. Manticores. Okay. Item. Heal doesn't help me right now, so just fight. And this is why we got to give something. Probably the Zeus Gauntlet for now. And we'll go with the Zeus Gauntlet because it's an armor. Alright. Let's see. Armor. Trade the Zeus Gauntlet over here so that my Black Mage can use it. A Naocho. Okay. Zap you. Both of yous. That could have been worse. Well, we took it out, though. And our monk goes up a level. Oh, our monk is the high one now. Is it? Or did I miss my fighter going up? I did miss my fighter going up. Okay, that's fine. We need another 20 thou for the next points and 1188 to get our white mage up where he needs to go. Into the waterfall. We got a mud golem, okay. We're all healed, so just throw the, we'll see what sticks. Okay, that did 23. Well, it don't matter, the mud golem is gone. Okay, now there's a room in... Yeah, bats still don't... So I'm going to look at a map real quick. I'm going to pull the map up to make sure I go to the right spot where the cube is. The waterfall... Okay, so I want to go left, upper right, and then down. Simple enough. Monster strike first, it's a Mudgall. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. We'll prep the healing. Not that I really need it, but it's always good to do. All right, another 314. It's this way, I believe. Yeah, when I get to basically the star-shaped... Yeah, here it is. Monster strike first, it's Perilisks. I think Perilisks I'm safe to fight. But I'm going to check to make sure they can't stone me. Because that's what we're worried about right now. I think these are safe. Squint is Death Elemental KO. Ooh. Okay. So we got to be careful. I think we're good. You know what? I'll take... If I can get them out this way, I will get them out this way. Score. And the white mage goes up his level. While I'm at it, let me look at what my magic numbers are now. It was 8... Okay, so we gained a 9th level 1 spell. We gained a 7th level 2 spell. And that's all we got. The next level, level 25, we get access to level 8 slots. Which will be useful. I'll heal there. I'll throw the mage for this. Three hits, but only 3 damage. We'll take it. All right. We'll get our points. And then it's straight down into the room here where I got 6 pieces of goodie. Mudgalls. These should go easy. We're going to use the turn to heal to get our guys up to make sure. Now watch me get 2 kills right away. No, thankfully, no. Okay, the monk is... yeah, the monk is probably full now. There we go. Alright. Down we go, a little bit further. Here's the room. Wizard mummies, regular mummies, cockatrices. I don't want to fight this. Not with cockatrices out there. Take this cube. With it, you can transfer to the floating castle. We got a wizard staff. Chance to strike first. We're just going to fight it. And then we're going to take a self-care break. Okay, we're going to pause. And I will take that self-care break, and I'll see you in 60. Alright, we're back. Let's do this. Let's see. I want to check my armor right now that I do have room for something. I do. Okay. Because here's my second ribbon, which we are immediately doing a trade for. We're going to give the ribbon over here. And equipping it. Okay. And then for weapons, we're going to trade the heal item over to the black mage so that he can use it. Okay. And now my black mage is protected against most status effects too. 13,450. 6,400, 5 grand. Defense is oddly enough a sword. Don't ask how that worked out. Okay, I'm going to trade. I'm going to just double check what the wizard staff does. It casts confusion, which doesn't really help me any, so I'm going to sell that. And we are going to go, let's see. I'm going to double check my status. 53 and 109. When I equip defense, 51 and 114. I'll take it. I know the next magic number is 128. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cast the exit spell. And get all the way out so we don't have to fight anymore. Hydras and gators. No big deal. We'll use the spells here to hit everybody. Maybe we'll get a gator out. There's one. There's two. So this fight should go relatively quickly. We'll head back to Onrak. We'll heal there. And then we'll take the airship to Gaia and start getting some 8th level spells ready. Now these guys are trolls. So I'm going to not bother to waste my... I'll use my magic. Why not? I haven't used it today. And we'll use the mage because they are weak to fire. Of course, the monk's going to be ineffective. We know that. Because we killed the one that it was attacking. Alright. Now, there is no weapon shop in here. There is no item. There's no weapon shop in here. There's no armor shop in here. And we have the spells we need. Okay, and we got 200,000 gold. That's enough for 3 spells right there. Plus, we got all the stuff we can sell. So we'll get on the airship again. Fight the Naocho. Okay. Yeah, let's heal with the other options. So, my mages are both protected against all the elemental stuff that we know can show up. There's a 3rd ribbon in the game that we are going to grab, and the monk is going to take that. Because then with all we've got, we're pretty protected. Off to Gaia. Which is to our northeast, kind of. It's on the way to the next town anyways. On the way to the next location. We did the Castle of Ordeal. It's right here. Now, we'll start by going to the armor shop and the weapon... Wait, you know what? Wait. Check these. These are my level 7s, right? Magic-wise, we have the Ice 3. We're going to take the break spell. Might as well. Okay. I think the level 8s are here. I could be wrong. But there's an armor shop for the stuff we don't need anymore and a weapon shop. So we're going to sell from the fighter's path. We don't use the Vorpal. We'll sell the ice sword. And we'll sell the sun sword. The monk has a silver hammer that we're not going to use. And the wizard stick is not going to be something we're going to be casting because it don't work well. Everything else, though, we're good. So we made the money there. And I'm going to double check where my level 8 spells are to make sure that I'm going to the right town to get them. Level 8s. Let's see. It's everything but the last one. No, they're in Gaia. Okay, they are in Gaia. I am in the right location. I just got to find the spot. So if those are the level 7s, there should also be a level 8 shop in this town. 2 of them. And if they're the 7s, where are the 8s? Hold on, there's location down here. Nothing here. Go this way. Don't anticipate that you can go past the fence. And that's why you don't hesitate that you go behind the fence. Alright. Let's see. Gaia, where are the 8 shops? Oh, there's where the 8 shops are. Okay, I can do that. We'll walk back out because I'm otherwise... Yeah, see, I'd have to come back in. So that'll save me some time. I can buy 3 spells. Okay? If I buy the 3 spells here, we'll have them when we're ready for them. It's out this little path to the right. Now I'm going to buy probably 1... Yeah, move. Now, I'm probably going to buy... There we are, see? Level 8 spells. Okay? Wall I will buy for now. Fade is good, but I'm going to wait, and I'm going to give 2 to my Black Mage right now. Looking at the spells as to what's worth it. Okay? So I can get... Just looking at what's worth buying. Zap is occasionally good, but not really. Gaia's not the Quad X spell's not really worth it. Stop. Yeah, really the only thing I want is Nuke, and I can't get Nuke here. And on the white spells, Fade. Fade is probably my best purchase here. So we're going to buy Fade. And save our spell casting and go back to Leafin to get the other 2 spells we're going to care about. Because we're going to care about Nuke and we're going to care about Life 2. Life 2 is you bring back someone with everything. But you get these in Leifin. If I can remember where the town is. Let me look again. It is right. Okay. I know where it is. And it's not a bad place to stop off. It's over here. And none of those spots are safe to get it. I got to go up here. I remember this now. This is the one spot I can land for this. Red Ankylos. Not as bad as their other counterparts, believe it or not. Could be worse. I was hoping that the timing would have worked a little different there. I was hoping... Yeah, it still can hit pretty hard, though. What I was hoping was that if it was going to attack, that the heal was going to come last. Mainly because we basically wasted the first two. There we go. We'll take it. Plus, we're going to gain some experience doing this. Frost Wolves. No, magic this. I'm not afraid. We're gonna go to Gaia. We're gonna heal first before we right. So this shouldn't do as much damage when they do that because we're protected from let's see. The fighter's protected through his dragon armor. The black mage is protected through the ribbon. The white mage is protected through the ribbon. Okay? So the next move is to get the monk. The monk, who is probably glitched right now. Absorb 32. No, we're good. We're not glitched. Zombles. Okay. No big deal. Zombles are undead as far as I know. They should be. Yeah, they are. And if you're going to hit me with one on the fighter, that's not terrible. I don't think there's actually... No, in Lifen there is no inn, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. There we go. In order to heal. Which would be Gaia. Right? Because there were, in theory, no shops here. Right? There were no shops in here, except when you go out here. Okay? White Magic Life 2. I can't afford the other spells, so we're going to have to come back here at some point. That was stupid. Alright, so we're going to come back here and get the nuke spell later. Monster Strike first, it's Tyro. Oh, this isn't too bad. Well, maybe not. Could be worse. Okay, so the only spell we're really going to concern ourselves with left is Nuke. That's the one I'm worried about. Right? And that's only 60 grand. Which could be a lot worse. Alright, let's see. 4 giants. Oh, this is child's play anymore. I remember this fight would have been a pain in the expletive. So I got the 4 off first. Now let's do the math the right way. It's 8 times 7. It's the odds of that happening, right, are 1/2 times 3/7 times 1/3 times 1/5. So 1/2, 1/3, 1/5 is 1/30th. Turns to 1/10. 1 in 70. That he would have gotten all the attacks off first. All right, let's see. Back to the ship, we head to Gaia. A sandworm. Just beat it. There we go. Okay, get into the air. Back to Gaia, which is in the mountains up here. Hold on, that's too far over, isn't it? Yeah, the waterfall's too far over. So there's the desert town. Yeah, okay. Here we are. Heal up. Get our spells back. Let's see, where are we? Here, 9166 till we get the level. So probably about 11 grand until we can start using our level 8 spells eventually. So let's hit the inn. And we'll pause here, and I will see you in 60 seconds. Alright, back we are. Now that we've used the inn, we're going to go back to the desert, and now that we have the cube, we should be able to actually get into the floating castle that's on top of Mirage Tower. Chance to strike first. Yeah, we'll fight the Anklo under those conditions. We'll fight it under those conditions. That we get to go first and hit them 4 times free. There we go. I'll take it. It's not worth money, but it's worth the points. Okay. We've already got all the goodies. Four vampires. We're all healed. So we're playing attack. Ouch. Maybe we should have cast a heal. Maybe. Then again, maybe not. $1,200, another $8,000 in gold. Those guys are rather lucrative for that. Do I risk it with a cockatrice in there? Yeah, let's go. Let's try it. It's only one of them. I should be fine. We're trying to hold off on our spells. For now, and we're going to cast the mage. Because it'll burn everything. Okay, the cockatrice missed me. But we're taking mummies out pretty quick. And of course that's going to be ineffective, and we knew it was going to be ineffective. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. And now we should have close to enough. Yeah, we have enough that when we go back done, we're going to go back to Leafin and get that nuke spell. Up we go. 5 catmen. We're going to heal. We're going to do healing on this run. We know that they can poison. Hey, Daryl, how you doing today? I'm doing reasonably well. Been watching the soccer a lot because, hey, it's World Cup. Why not? And as much as I love my U.S. team, especially with the game not meaning anything today, yeah, I'm not watching tonight. I'd rather be streaming. Wait a minute, these guys can't poison Jack, right? Because neither the black mage nor the white mage can get poisoned right now, I don't think. I could have sworn you're protected against that. No, I know why they're not. No, because it's bugged. That's right. Poison's bugged in this game. More precisely, the status effects, like poison and stuff like that, it's more by what you're weak against. And because the Catmen aren't weak to anything, it becomes non-elemental. Okay, first things first. Let's use that that pure potion. Okay. Now we know the dragon fight is here. Okay. We're going to heal. And heal. Hope it doesn't cast thunder. Hope it fights us. Or better yet, that we get all our attacks off first. Here we are in the floating castle, and I am definitely pulling a map for this. To make sure we get everything. Okay. So I don't think anything is guarded. So we're going to start by going left, then down, then right, then up. There's 4 ways. We've got an eye. Eyes can paralyze you, if I remember correctly. We're all healed up. There we go. I'll take that. A nightmare and an evil man. Okay. Evil mans I don't think scare me. Wait, you have items that you can attack with. Let's use those. Okay, there goes the nightmare. Evil man didn't do too much damage to me. By the way, if anyone wants to play the definition puzzle in the corner, if you think you know why the old Turk loved his hometown, it's exclamation point solve and the solution. If you don't know it, it's exclamation point letter and the letters you think are there. We got a heal potion there. We got 7,900 in the first box, 4,150 there, 9,900 there. We're going to try to loot and do it once. Chance to strike first on Bad Man. Okay, well, we're going to use these guys to cast. And get some free hits. Okay, that took one of them out. And then the monk should take care of the other one. So we'll be able to get our nuke spell. Definitely, because we've picked up enough money. Okay, in here. Hopefully goodies. A Bane Sword. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to check it. We're right now at 51 and 114. Right? 51 and 114. It's worse on both stats. Well, we know what to do then. That's going to become a selling thing, we think. Unless it actually does anything. Which I'm going to check to see if it does anything. Let's see. Bane Sword. Okay. We can keep it. It can spell cast. Chance to strike first. You know what? Let's try it on this turn. Why not? Why not? Let's do that. Item. It's worth it. No. Poison smoke. Okay. That's pretty good. Got it down to 2. I will take that and heal. Because they've done some damage to us. Not much, but... yeah, like that. Maybe next time we'll move that to someone else to do that with. All right. Now, let's see. We went in there. That's where we started. So we'll go in here. 4 manticores. We're going to spell these guys. Poison. Yep. Yeah. So the monk's the only one who can get poisoned right now. Because the fighter's pretty protected against most things. And we're going to heal this turn. Might as well. And we'll take these guys out. We're going to remember to use a pure potion when we are done with this. There we go. Fighter gets up to level 25. That is a good sign. All right. Item. Pure potion on the monk, and then move him into position. He needs to be second. Oh, wait, we didn't go in here yet. Chance to strike first on 3 manticores. Wait a minute. If they can poison, and it's actually poison, does that mean that the Bane Sword's actually going to work on these guys? I doubt it, but it don't hurt to try. Really? Wasn't expecting that to work. It missed the monk. Yep, so once it did not work on the monk, it wasn't hitting anybody. Okay. 180 gold. Can't hold anymore. Can't hold anymore. So that tells me it's something we can't have for some reason. Okay. It could be a heal helmet. It could be a pro ring, I think. Yeah, it's one of those two. But there's not much I want to drop. Right? There's not much I want to drop. There's nothing I really want to drop. So we're going to leave that one be. 6720. That's a can't hold anymore. That's a 5,000 gold. Skip those 2 chests. We don't need another heal helmet. Although I should have sold my opal stuff. Bad men. Oh, wait. Bad men are weak to this stuff. So we're going to do that. If these guys are weak to Bane, I'm going to take advantage of that. And try to one-hit KO more than what I would get out of the fighter. Okay, well, sometimes that happens. We'll fight it straight then. We'll fight it straight. And we'll heal up. Why not? Next time we try that stunt, we're going to wait until we have surprise. Why did I use the light? That makes no sense. We know they're not... Well, it doesn't matter because they're dead. Our monk goes up to 25. Our black mage goes to 25. And now I can show you, magic-wise, for him, 97665. We gained a level 5, but we gained our first slot at level 8. Okay. So we got 8 paths this time. We're 2 minutes out, and I'm looking at the map as usual. And we're going to have to make some painful decisions. Okay? There's something wrong with this map, though. Because it doesn't tell me where everything is, like it should. Give me a second. Sky Castle, tell me you're all numbered. No, you're not all numbered either. Alright. But I think I know where everything is. We're going to be doing some... We're going to do some partial exploring, and then we're going to skedaddle. We're going to start over here. There's a house. Can't hold anymore with the house. What's next to the house? Silver helmet. Okay. We got a chimera. Yeah, we're healing still. Specifically, what we want to do is I want to get 2 specific treasures on this level, and we're not going to be able to get them on this turn because we're full. Medusas. Oh boy. Fight them this way. I don't think they can petrify us too easily. Because we're ribboned. There is another ribbon up here that we want to get to. But I need to do some selling. And our white mage gets his level. 880 in there. 13 grand in there. We're going to pause. We're due for a self-care. I'll see you in 60. Alright, back we are. Okay, we got the stuff out of there. The last thing I want is down here. We got a gray Naga. You're probably strong. You're probably Yeah, let's use this. And this. Ruse. Okay, so it's going to be faster, so these might miss. You can't dodge the spells, though. Alright. The important treasure is in here. Adamant. And here's why it's important. What we're going to do now is we're going to cast the exit spell. Get back here. We're going back to the dwarves. Chance to strike first. Okay, we'll get the points for this. It's only worth 1 gold. But we're going to sell some stuff too. Because I realize we need to. Because the monk has got stuff. We're going to need to sell 3 things. Because there's 3 things I actually want. But we're going to go see the dwarves first. So where are the dwarves? They're in the south. They're in the south. Look for where the strait is. This was where the strait was. No, this was the... What was this? Nope, that's not the strait. Where are we? Where are we? The strait... Okay. I know where we are. The dwarf's cave is over here. Past, not near, here. Because there was a guy looking for adamant over here. Right, the crystal, even blind can see, it's not there. One of these rooms has the blacksmith in it. One of these rooms has the blacksmith in it. Adamant! Now let me make the sword for you. Here, the best work I've ever done. It is my gift. Okay, we get Excalibur. Now I'm going to show that defense, we're 52 and 117, right? Okay, 52 and 117 becomes 67 and 117. This is one of the best swords in the game. It is the second best sword in the game. And now we have it. Now, while we're over here, let's be smart. Okay? We'll park here. We'll go to Conaria because we can sell stuff there. We can go to the armor shop and the weapon shop and we can sell stuff. Let's see. We're going to sell the defense for 20 grand. And then over here, this is the ones we really got to make sure to sell. We're going to sell the opal stuff here that we're not going to use. And the opal armor. Okay. The white mage has pro ring, the opal. See, the ribbon costs 2 because it's telling you really don't sell that. The opal we're going to trade off eventually. So what I'm going to do, actually... Yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Okay? Now, I can check. How many spells do I have equipped? You have all of yours. And we got to go get Nuke. We got to go get Nuke. So that's going to be the next thing we do. And then we'll rest at Gaia. So we'll get to Leifin. We know where it go. We know where it is. That's Onrak. Right, just go to our west. And landfall the next place. Over here. Again, we got to get, and this is the last time we ever have to go here. Okay. Chance to strike first on a pair of red anklos. Nice. Let's see. I'm going to probably sell the heel helmet for now when we get to it. Because there's three things on that floor that I want. There's the white clothes, the black clothes, which are getting equipped by the white mage and the black mage respectively. And the ribbon, which I'm going to give to the monk. Zombies are going to be easy. We use the fact that they are undead to our advantage. And then we'll just take out two of them. Alright, another item. And we'll get ready to nuke them. So nuke is a very powerful spell. Alright. And while we're out there with more money than brains, I might also buy a weapon for the black wizard. Maybe. You know what? Let's try something. Are these guys weak to poison? Let's find out. We do know that you're weak to fire. No? Okay, they are. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we'll take our 1,200 gold and our... Now we're 60... Let me look at something. Spell-wise, what have I given the Black Mage? Nothing at level 8. That's right, because the only spell we really care about is Nuke. That's all he's going to use for it, really, because Stop and Zap don't do anything. Take the Nuke spell. And even if I had bought... Now, I gotta remember where... I think it's Gaia that has the Cat Claw. Zombies and a Troll. So, obviously, we're going to use the Mage Staff there. And I'm going to throw a Fire spell. Because the next place we're going is going to be healing. I have no qualms with using my spells right now. Okay, 2 more attacks here, and we should be good. So the weapon I want is the Cat Claw. How are we towards another level, anyways? 15 grand. Okay. I do want to get some more levels before I go fighting the final boss, obviously. Because I want more than, just the one... I want more than just the one spell. Let me check my white mage too. Wall, Fade, Life 2, and I've got Cure 4 already, which is the one I was making sure of. Okay. Alright, Zombies and Trolls. No big deal. See, most of my attacks are just like kick the tar out of them with the fighter and the monk. Okay, get back to the airship. We're going to take it to Gaia. Which is up here somewhere. Wait a minute. It's back this way. It's basically on the same plane, right, as the desert? Is that right? No. Yeah, it is. It's in the upper right-hand corner. It's over here. So we're all spelled up. So this is, I believe, where the cat claw is. Yep. And give it to the black mage. It is the best weapon he can have. Since I don't really have much to do with it, give him the cat claw. And now he's got a hit attack. He can hit 3 times now. Of course, we're going to sell his old weapon. Like that. And then we're going to heal. Actually, before we... Is there an item shop in here? I don't think there is. We're going to heal up. Pay our 500. And now we've got our level 8 spells available to us. Okay. As per usual, we park where we have to for this. And head up to the tower. Sandworm, no big deal. Could be a lot worse. All right. We'll take our points, which is the important thing, because we got more money than we know what to do with right now. Money is not our issue. Money is definitely not our issue. Take the Tyro out. And then the monk should be able to get the wyvern out. Okay. Wait a minute, before we go in. Use a cabin. Actually, let's use a house. We didn't use any spells, right? So it's not like we're going to burn ourselves on the magic. Through the first room. Monsters strike first, and it's Cerebuses that can run Scorch, which could be a lot harsher than it is. Okay. Run the Thor stuff, and I'll run a heal with the other. Get our points back. Yeah, I mean, if it's only doing like 11... We'll take one out. And another one out. And this should do it. This turn set. There we go. Okay, so we know we got all the treasures out of the first floor of the floating castle. Chimeras. Okay, we can deal with these. Right, yeah, so again, the only one who's not protected really is the monk right now from the elemental stuff. And that's going to change soon. Okay, because we got those out, and hopefully, because I think they only threw one. Yeah, we got them all. We got as much as we could. Let's see. Yeah, the monk didn't get hit too bad that time. But we got him out. All right. Up to the second floor. And here we do the transfer. Okay, mummies. No big deal. No big deal. This is going to be mage there and light there. If they sleep me, so be it. Okay, but now we're going to start getting the regular mummies out real easy. And now we can kick the tar out of some things. And you still have the light axe to use. And we got, you know what? We got it all down to 2. That's not bad at all. I will gladly take that. It should be worth some good points, too. 1530, yeah. And 6,200. The blue dragon. Right, forgot about that. We're going to heal. It only attacked. That's good. But we got it out on one hit. Okay. Up we go. We're going to go to the second floor. After we deal with these manticores. You know what? I got an idea. We're going to give the Bane Sword to the White Mage. Because then I don't have to waste an attack. Ineffectives. None of these are going to work. Once this fight is over, we're taking another self-care break. Alright, well, we're about ready to get them out too, so we'll do the you know what? No. These two are going to get the kills anyways, right? So we're going to use the turn to heal instead. Okay, there goes that. And there goes that. Okay. Take the pause. We're going to take a self-care break, and I'll see you in 60. All right, we're back. Let's check our points. 6425 is what we need for another level. And hopefully that another level will get us another casting of level 8. Now, we already did the 3 slots to the right. So now we got to do the 3 slots. Oh, sorry, we did the 3 slots to the left. Now we got to do the three paths to the right. Do some healing. Better yet, we get the Naga out right away. Okay. We'll start down here. Because here is where I believe is what I want. The black and the white shirts. Okay? Let's equip. Okay? Trade them to where they belong. They replace the ring. They replace these. Okay? And we equip those. They're just as good as the gold. Okay? But while we're at it, we're going to equip the opal for the monk. Okay? And we get a chimera. Now, the white spell, I want to say, I forget what the spells are here. Okay? And I'm going to double check what the spells are on those items. Okay, the black shirt casts Ice 2. Okay? The white shirt casts Invisible 2. Okay? Those are both very useful spells to have. Now, when we go out this way, 4 manticores. Okay, so I'm going to item. I'm going to use I'm going to heal. And I'm going to have them do ice. Because the monk can still use some points. The monk is the only one who can use the points. And we'd rather use there's not as much that are weak to ice as there are with fire and lightning. But let's be honest, the ice spell is stronger. So we're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to cast the heal. And we're going to do another heal, just to be safe. They're going to keep throwing stingers that don't work. I'm not going to complain, because that's a waste of a turn for them. We're getting up there in points again. All right. So over here, there's two chests. Can't hold anymore. And the other one also can't hold anymore. Okay, that means we check the map. The map says one of you is an opal shield, which is useless, and the for me right now because the Aegis shield is better. The other, however, is the ribbon. And I'm going to see which one is which. Okay. I think this is the one we want to... Let's see. We're going to drop one of the gold. Okay. We're going to drop one of the gold. To find the opal shield. Fine. Drop the other gold. Because the opal shield is worth more. Okay. And we get a ribbon. We equip the ribbon. So now we should be as protected as we can on the monk. The last chest on the side is just a piece of cloth. It's a stupid prize, so we're not going to grab it. We have an eye. Heal more. It tried to cast the 4X spell, and it didn't work. Alright. Down we go to fight 3 gray Medusas. Now, I don't think any of them, because the thing is, the stone spell is actually a poison spell. So I think we're good. That we cannot... we can't get hit by any of these. I can paralyze. Okay. But I don't think... Now, I don't want to use a spell yet. Yeah, ineffective. The glance don't work. The glance does not work. However, we can start casting stuff to hit them all. I think they're weak to fire. And we get our stun. And the stun don't last. Okay. Room 3. Again, there's goodies here. The question is, what do I want? I don't think any of the prizes... The pro... I don't want to... I want to leave it the way it is. Okay? I want to leave it the way it is. So we're going to just... If it tells us that we can't pick something up, so be it. Everything else... we're going to be fine. You can look out over the world from this window. Really? From this window, one can see the entire world. The 4 forces are flowing together into the center of the 4 altars, into the Temple of Fiends. Okay. All right, let's pull the map up so that I can make sure I'm going the right way. Chest-wise, there's stuff to the right, there's stuff to the top, and there's stuff to the left. Okay? We're going to go right, then up, then left. Chance to strike first on manticores. We'll heal with the other 2 turns. Because we got to get that monk back up to his full level. I think that's all that I need to do. I don't think the monk... I think the monk still can go up a little bit more. Yeah. So we'll do that. Now, we're not going to get those other heals in anyways. So the 2 things that we cannot equip are a Pro Cape and a Katana, neither of which are... Well, the Katana I should be able to pick up. But we'll take the money. Two can't hold any mores. A soft potion and a 6400. So in those chests that we can't get, the 23 and the 25 it says here, are cloth and Pro Cape. Okay, we ain't falling for those. The Katana is in the left box. Chimera, no big deal. We'll heal here, and since Chimeras like to use fire, I'm expecting that the ice will work well on them. Alright. Keep following. Chance to strike first on man-cats. Yeah, we'll heal. We'll do the healing turn on this, except we're going to use the black shirt for that. Because I don't know how much health they've got. Off top of my head. Now, is the monk all the way healed? I don't know. Okay, they are not weak to that. Alright, let's try something else. Try fire. And try lightning. Now that we're basically... Those are all going to be normal size stuff because we are protected. Nope. No, it's not that either. Just beat the tar out of him then. They're not weak to. They're not going to be weak to fire if they're throwing fire. So we're just going to play the heal game. And run it that way. Okay, we got one out. He attacked, and that's actually good for us because that's focused on one. There we go. And hopefully it's already been the attacked one, so we're good. Yep, we're good. Thank you. Goodbye. And we gain another level. 583 we can go up to. Alright. We're going to get our level 26s for everybody here before we're said and done. Alright. Monsters strike first. It's a sentry, ouch, and a guard. Okay. The sentry, I believe, is the top guy. But we're going to No, we're going to use an invis. And we'll heal here. Okay, yeah, the sentry's the red one. But now it'll be harder for them to hit us. And now we can go back to healing. Okay, there goes that. And this next one should take care of the sentry, I hope. Yes, good. Not enough for another level for anyone, though. Money. A heal potion. Yay. 9 grand. Can't hold anymore. This can't hold anymore. Is a pro ring that I already have a whole bunch of. Now we go over here. And we get 4 manticores. Again, we're going to heal. Because at this point, we're begging it to throw the stingers. Because you can't hit any of them. So my pure potions are almost useless. And we'll take the time to heal up properly. You're going to keep throwing stingers. I'm not complaining. Okay. We know that our fighter can go up to like 580 something. It just said. And our monk can definitely go up pretty high. I think he's in the 380s. But we'll get a level for him soon, I hope, and then we'll know for sure. There's the level. He goes up to 474. Okay. And our black mage goes up. And we'll pause for a second to look at the Black Mage's numbers to see what he gained. He gained a level 7 and he gained a level 8. We can expect the same out of our White Mage. Soft Potion. Money. 4150. 3400. And a katana that we can sell. All right. We have a Mudgall and a Sorcerer. Much as I run from Sorcerers, I think I can one-shot them now. I'm not protected as much as you think. Because that's a non-elemental KO attack. It doesn't get tripped by the... But sometimes they actually run away now. So we're going to go 1 over, 2 over. Chance to strike first? Yeah. You know what? We ain't playing with this one. Not when there's 3 of them. We're going to go down. Down again. A sentry. Heal up. Because this thing's going to hit hard. In theory. Reasonably, 33 I'll take. Alright, hit him again. There's only one of them, which... No, not the mage. We're using the heal helmet. I wish there was another heal staff. Really, I do. Because then I would use that, and I could get rid of the heal helmet. 1,000 more points, the white mage gets their level. We're going to go up here. Take a breath. We're about to the last fight of this ruin. Let's take a self-care break. I'll see you in 60. Alright, we are back. So, here's the plan on this. We have to keep our health up right now. Okay, I will use heal potions for that. To make sure that we are fully up. The reason we need to keep them up between fights is because we could see Warmech, which is the toughest enemy in the game. Toughest regular enemy in the game. Every battle's about a 5% chance that that's what's going to show up. Mudgalls and Sorcerers. I don't really like this fight with two of them, but I can one-shot these guys. And I can cast. Trance isn't working. I'll take that. Okay, we get rid of one of the sorcerers. And the other one goes, the monk's going to hit nothing, but that's okay. We only lost 7 HP on the one, but we're still going to heal up. Or we would if... Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Up we go. This fight we're running. Not with 6 sorcerers. We're getting out. Monk, you better get me out of here. And we wasted the white mage's turn. We got out. Okay. We'll use a few more heal potions to get me up here. There we go. We're only down the 8 points on the one. That's fine. Slimes. Slimes are a callback to the scums. Like, my attacks aren't going to do very much here. What we really need to hit them with is like fire or ice. More likely fire. See, that's not going to do much. And it hits the one that's nothing. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually drink a heal potion to the monk and drink another heal potion to the monk. And we're going to use our items. And that's why I don't like to use heal potions, really, in the field, because they never do as strong as they can otherwise. Okay, we keep going. 3 airs. Okay, I'm going to heal. And heal. Because I think these I got to physically beat the tar out of. That's still not enough to take it. Okay, so the fighters the fighter and the monk are at their top points. But the other two aren't, so let's get them healed. Okay, so yeah, they're doing some decent damage. Okay, we got one of them out. Okay. Heal some more. We haven't seen War Mech. That's a good thing. We'll take our heals. We, I believe, are fully up. There goes that. But I'm going to heal just to be on the safe side. Give it a better chance to dodge. There they go. We're pretty healthy. Okay. Wait, go one more square. We're going to use heal potions to make sure that we are completely healthy. Lightning erupts from the Fiend's ball. So, you have come this far. I, Tiamat, the Fiend of the Wind, will now put an end to your adventure. No, you won't. Alright, let's do this. You two attack. You're going to cast the free white spell. And I'm going to cast fast on the monk. 220 down. I think it's got 1100. That's a nice crit. Get everybody dodging. Okay, you two attack. Item, you're going to run a heal now. And you are going to run fast on the fighter. So the fighter now gets double attacks. 380's good. Nice hits and gone. We'll take it. I am not hunting for Warmech. I am good on that. But we now have all 4 of the gems lit. Gee, I wonder what we're going to do now. Chance to strike first on the Anklos. Why not? Take it out. All right. It's not worth money, but what need we have of money right now? Not much. So we're going to go to Crescent Lake. We're going to Crescent Lake, which is to our south. Somewhere around here. That's Provoca. There's Crescent Lake. Let's go talk to the... Well, yeah, let's talk to the sages, then we'll use the inn. I think we're in pretty good shape. I could try for the... I could very well try for the last bit of the game tonight. Right? That's still the same. The Temple of Fiends is in the center of the 4 altars. The time has come to destroy the source of evil. With the 4 orbs shining again, the time gate can be broken. The true enemy is 2,000 years ago in the past. The world was suddenly thrown into disorder. You must restore it. Time is repeating. In order to break the time loop, you must eliminate the enemy who controls it from 2,000 years in the past. Someone traveled 2,000 years to the past. The 4 fiends were sent forward in time. Those fiends threaten to destroy the world today. I see now. Someone who traveled back 2,000 years is the cause of the world's destruction. After 2,000 years, he will travel back again, then again, then again. Time will repeat itself every 2,000 years. Break the time loop. Light warriors, only you can make the orbs shine again. We must use 4s only for just purposes. Yep, we're all learned now. The Temple of Fiends, and we know where that is. That's right at the beginning of the game. That is right at the beginning of the game. So we head back for Conaria. That's the Marsh Cave. That's the Northwest Castle. That's the Dwarven Cave. There's Conaria. We're going to do the smart thing. We're going to heal here. Because it's only 30 gold here. Not that we need to worry about it. So now we're back to spells where we are. We're full of spells. We might make a few trips in here. But I can land right here. We are the 5 lost Sky Warriors. 400 years ago, we battled against the cause of the world's destruction. You must travel back in time 2,000 years. Now with the orbs shining, stand in the time gate. Help! The fiend's curse turned us into bats. With the orbs shining anew, once again we can speak. Creeps. Almost not worth the fight. You know what I mean? Alright, yeah, see, it's only 15. When the 4 orbs cover the black orb in the center of the palace, the time gate can open. The Four Fiends' power is rooted 2,000 years ago. The real enemy is in that time. The four orbs now cover the black orb. To take a step forward is to go back 2,000 years in time. So here we are in the last castle of the game. Alright, we can do this. I trust that I am prepared. We got our Excalibur. And we have the loot. Okay. So there's not much treasure in here. So I'm gonna pull the map up and we're gonna go for it tonight. Why not? Take a breath. We went into the castle to start with. Where do we start in the map? Okay, we start there. Now here's the thing. The only way I can get out of here is with the warp spell or the exit spell. So we got to keep that white mage open at all costs. Okay? That's our importance right now. We're going to start by going to our southeast. We have a worm. Worms aren't too terrible. We'll cast heals for when we're ready. That could have been worse. Well, we got the worm out. So we might gain a few levels in here, and that's okay. We start here. Okay. We're just going to go straight across. That's all we can do. Okay. From here. We want to go to the center. So we want to go south, east, and then north. Music's interesting. Mage and fighter. Okay. I'm going to double check. Mages are just spellcasters. And so, yeah, they're just... Alright, yeah, we're fine on that. This isn't going to be too bad. What do they have resistance-wise, huh? Mages have no elemental vulnerabilities. They're just straight up. Okay, so they're just straight attack. So I'm going to actually cast... I'm going to use Mage, and I'm going to use Black Thing, just to get some health off them. Rub ain't going to work. Rub is not going to work. Score another hit. And we're going to heal because we actually got hit by some stuff. Or we're going to try to heal. No big deal. Okay, we go south, east, and north. 8 bad men. Now, I know those are weak to poison, but that's okay. Instead, we're going to mage. We're going to fire them, and we're going to ice them. And hope that they attack more my fighter than anything else. Whoa! Rate of 9. Wow. Welcome in, Grim. Welcome in, Raiders. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm the Jersey Hermit. I am a retro streamer. And today we are playing the original Final Fantasy. So, Grim, what were you playing tonight? How was your stream? So let's heal up a bit while we're at it. I need to give my White Mage the Bane Sword for this. Because that's going to make it more Pleasure to meet you. Welcome in. Is that Megan AI? I think that is. Okay, we're still going to heal. A friend to Grim is a friend to me. I appreciate that. Alright, let's get some more of these bad men out. And we'll heal some more, because I'm starting to not like where my HP is. Came in with Grim and Soap's raid. Yep, figured it. Yeah, LaRosabot always asks that of first-time chatters. Okay, now I can type. Fair enough. All right, let's heal up. Oh, they only got 2 of them left. Had to close the app. Fair enough. So what were you? You're playing DBD. Okay. I've played it on occasion. I might have even played it with you at some point. But I am not very good at Dead by Daylight. That's why I stick with the retro games, what I'm actually half decent at. It's fun occasionally. Yeah, no, it is. Otherwise, sometimes, of course, the players you were playing against are rather sweaty. Let's see. Weapon. We're giving the Bane Sword over to the White Mage to give her something that she can deal with the bad men for. And not a good sweaty. Fair enough. We have a Phantom. Okay. Item. We're healing. Time stopped. Paralyzed. Play gotcha grinder games. Fair enough. Well, he stunned my fighter. But we'll take some health while we're at it. And hopefully the monk can take him not quite out. Okay. Now that we've done that, we're going to do the Invis just in case. And we're going to cast a black. We're going to cast the Invis to hopefully blunt any attacks that are coming. But we get the kill. Alright. Play anything that isn't stinky Resident Evil crap. You know, I actually liked the first Resident Evil. Okay, we get our money. There is a stone plate on the floor. You sense something evil. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, there's a passage there, but to get it, I have to use the loot. Demon just doesn't love me. My goodness. The tune plays, revealing a stairway. In we go. We're going to pause here. Now, I take a self-care break. Eat greasy meat. Oh, goodness. Hello, Zozo. How you doing? So I do take a self-care break every 20 minutes or so. And it's 60 seconds long. You're not going to miss any action. Grab something to eat or drink. Use the bathroom. I will see you guys in 60 seconds. All right, we are back. Now that we're here, we're on the outside of floor 2. Okay? Now that we're on the outside of floor 2, we can go towards the basement. Okay? It's in the upper right-hand corner, upper left-hand corner again. And now we'll be able to go where we need to go. All right? Let's do this. So we go back to the northeast. We got frost giants and frost wolves. Okay, let's see. We're going to use the mage stuff there. We're still going to heal. Okay? We are still going to heal because we want to keep our health up. But we're going to use the mage staff because it casts Fire 2 on everybody. And yes, you're right. It is grim. Considering what Final Fantasy is now, this being what it used to be, can be a bit of a mind screw. By the way, if anyone wants to play the definition puzzle, if you think you know why the old Turk loved his hometown, it's exclamation point solve and the solution you think it is. If you don't, it's exclamation point letter and a letter that you think is there. Up we go to the corner. Back onto the first floor. Another worm. We're going to heal on this turn for our other guys. And that's why. Our monk can get up to like 500 points. God, I miss the retro Final Fantasy. Yeah! Oh, bugs and all. Because this is the original version that still had a lot of those bugs. Oh, thank you for the bits, Demon Crow Wolf. Okay, we're going to have an A on there. Hello, Catitude. Get the puzzle open. Okay, why the old Turk loved his hometown? A. We got 3 A's in the solution. They go there. Yeah, some bugs get under, but I have been showing off all the bugs and mitigating them. Okay, here we are in the basement. Okay? So from here, there's not much treasure in here. There's one very important treasure in here. So I want to go north, east, and south in that order. I'm rusty off. Didn't beat Nicktoons yet, but I'm almost there. Good to hear. 92%. Oh, you're going for 100. Medusas. Okay, let's throw some heat on them and heal with the other. Well, he has turned my fighter to stone. But that's the only character they can do that to. It could be worse. On Echo... I'm not familiar with that game, but that's okay. Let's heal some more. Ecocalypse? Is that pronounced? Why can they all drink? Full name is Ecocalypse the Scarlet Covenant. Okay. Let's see. First things first. Why we have soft potions. Next thing. Rearrange the party. Chance to strike first on mud goals. I'm going to take this chance to heal. No, it's drink is because the only items they let you... The only consumable items they let you use in this game during the fight are heal potions and pure potions. Every other item that I'm using is because I can use it to cast a spell. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Quick shot. That ain't going to help you. Because you're gone. How full are we? We're full there. We're full there. We are fully healed. Cool. Good to know. Alright. All the way around. And all the way to the south. Notice the decorations around the stairs, by the way. Monsters strike first. Okay. Just hit my fighter. Items. Let's just heal. We're going to play the heal game again. Take him out. Keep our health up. We can take him out 2 at a time. Let's do that. More healing is always good. We're leaving the poison status on purpose. Okay? Because once he is poisoned, he can't he can't be re-poisoned. And the ribbons are supposed to protect against that. But there's a bug. Okay. Let's start by using my pure potions. Okay, we're pretty good on health, except for the white mage. So we'll give him that. And we'll switch our order around again. because we do want our fighter in the front. The fighter, any physical attacks, half of them are going to go to the fighter. It's a fight against Lich again. We know how these work. I'm not worried about the fasting. We should be good without it. So we're just going to protect. Although I should have probably used the white shirt, and cast Invis on everybody. Oh, it has nuke? That's not good. That is not good. Because now I need to get out of here. And both of my spellcasters are gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset. And I'll boost the level up. Because I'm not going to be able to survive. I know I can't survive there. No, it's not no XP from Filthy Mages. It's no way out. I can't life. I couldn't use life because my White Mage's hat. I couldn't warp. So I was stuck. I was going to be stuck. We'll give you your 3 Ts. And we saved here. So we're not in bad shape. We didn't lose much. So now we go back and we do this again. We didn't lose much, in theory. But knowing that it can cast nuke, oh, Frost Dragons, this is new. But if they're Frost Dragons, then I should be able to nail them. Now you go back in time to when all the monsters were mighty. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I turned the speed up, too, a little bit. Ah, there are S's. There's an S there. And an S there. So, by the way, she's not the only one who's allowed to play. If you think you know the solution for why the old Turk loved his hometown, then feel free to put it in. They'll take the lasagna. Oh, goodness. Well, there goes him. And that's the thing. They were pretty full health. Bad men. I've still got the Bane Sword here. You know what? Yeah, use the Bane Sword. And play heal. Ah, there are some N's. There's 4 of them. They go there. Give me some hits. We took 3 of them out. That's not bad at all. Use the solve command, Zozo, please. If you think you know it. It's exclamation point solve and then what you think it is. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's why the old Turk loved his hometown. It was constant and noble. So let's heal some more because we're getting low on health. Yeah. He did. I did all the work, and he got the solution. Sometimes it works that way. All right. The good thing is that we're going to gain our stuff back. We know where we're going now. Gas dragons. These are poison types. We're still going to heal. Okay, so they got about, what, 380? They got more than 300, but not as much as 380. We're going to be using some potions, that's for sure. But we're going to heal first. As long as the white mage is good. The white mage is the one that saves me all this time. Because she can get me out of here. The gas dragon missed. That's good. And gone. Okay. We're going to go up to the... Right, the phantom fight. Let's get this guy out first. And then we will deal with healing. The glare didn't work. That's even better. That it didn't cast the stop spell that paralyzes everybody, in theory. Goodbye. Don't worry about the money. What's the money going to do for me right now? So use the loot. Sorry, you're fine. You didn't miss much. In fact, you missed me starting the dungeon over. So now we can heal. I need to get... That's good enough. What I need is to gain another level, probably. How far are we from levels? 9,000 points. Okay. Chimeras. If I miss... You're fine. And we went the wrong way, too. The Chimeras are tougher. We're going to play the heal game. Because if they're going to throw the cremate, it's not going to hurt us as much. This way. What are the slimeras? I don't know. I don't think that is an enemy in here. Okay, we got one out. Could have been worse. More healing. Slime plus Chimera. Yeah, okay. I don't think they exist in this game. There we go. We got through those. That's right. It's in the upper left in this corner. But you know what? That's going to give us time to earn some level. Frost Giants and Frost Wolves. No big deal. We're still going to run on the heels, because that is probably our wisest decision. We're due for a self-care break, by the way, after this fight. Gonna run Frost. We ain't gonna do very much, because we're pretty protected. But it's going to force us to heal some more, but that is what it is. All right. So we took them out. We'll pause. We're at 51:24 there. I will see you guys in 60 seconds. Time for a self-care break. All right, we are back. Okay, so I got the pronunciation right. That's good. Okay. So now we go around. Hopefully we gain a level on our way by. More Frost Giants and Frost Wolves. Healing here because I'm okay with that. We're hoping that the Frost Wolves instead do that they attack. Because then it doesn't hurt everybody. Now, our monk could definitely use some healing. And the good thing is, because I cannot save in here, I have to go outside to save. It's not like we're going to miss anything. So I tend to go by Jersey. That's what most people call me. But yeah, what you see here is it's all retro all the time here. Okay, another 1,000 points is good. Next level. Chimeras. No big deal. No big deal. They could be a lot worse. I'm I'm trying to save my points, my magic spell castings, as much as I can to save it for like save it for the boss rush, basically. Okay, we got 2 of the chimeras out. Okay, let's see. More healing. And, like, we've got a 1 in 6... No, we got a 50-50 shot of getting what we want. Actually, we got a 1 in 6 chance of getting what we want, and we did not get it. Because what I wanted was to get the healing off first. I go by Megan. Yep, I'm from film where some call me Owie. Okay, frost dragons. Oh. Ooh. Heal up. The good thing is, the one that is threatened the most is the monk, and it's not the white mage. Now, the good thing is that my fighter and my monk should be able to take care of 2 of the frost dragons. But they've all attacked. There's 1. There's 2. More healing. Now, our master here is down for a bit, but that's okay. There's only 2 of them, and hopefully we killed the one that already attacked. Okay, well, we got them out. That's good. Okay. We know the direction here. It's up, it's right, it's down. Medusas. Okay. Still heal. I should be mostly protected. Good. I'll take ineffectives anytime I can see them. Okay, well, he's got one of my guys stunned. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just heal with 1 then. The good thing is stun goes away at the end of the fight. Plus, we just bonused anyways, and that... Okay, so again, we've got a 1 in 6 chance of getting what I want. What I want is both of the mages to go first. And, of course, we don't get it. We had a 50-50 chance of one of them. But we gain a level. Now, we know that because we're gaining levels in here... Mud goals and rock goals. The rock goals have to go first. Because the rock goals can do things. Don't mind if I do. Okay, the rock goals are out. The mud goals can go next. Still heal. Maybe if we can get them up a level, then the Lich, if it throws nuke again to start with, it doesn't hit as hard. Maybe. Our black mage goes up this time. Okay, so our black mage, let me look. What will I get if I go out? I still won't get another spell. I would get a level 3 and a level 5. But I want to get, before I go fighting the Lich, that we know is there. Rocko's got to go out first. I want to see if I can get everybody up the level. Okay, that's fine. Okay. More healing here. I'll take it. Means we're going to have to use some healing potions, but that's okay. The monk goes up a level. And the white mage goes up a level. 399 is the point there. Right? So, let's look. Let's look at our monk, who's up to 83% points. So he's got a ways to go. But his damage is double. And because we went and saw it, I have to fix him. By doing that. So that his absorb is the right number. Because that's a bug. 24 grand away from another level. I don't think I'm going to be getting it anytime soon. But we're going to use some heal potions. That's why we have them. Okay, let's see. Good enough. Also, make sure to give the Bane Sword away, because I forgot to do that. That goes... No. Wait, no, don't equip it. Equip that. Trade the Bane Sword over here. Let's do it! Lich. Item. White shirt to invis. Item. No. Magic. You're going fast. I got 6 of these spells. We're going to boost the monk. We're only going to boost 1. One shot the Lich. How? How on earth did I do that? Okay. We'll take it. Let's see. Next path. Okay. What do I do to get here? I start off, I want to go, I'm looking at a map basically at this point. I know where I am. Okay, I see what I got to do. We can do that. We're not worried about the treasure in here. The treasure is not worth it. So we're just going without. Red Giants and Agamas. Still run the heals. That aren't going to do very much, but that's okay. We got the Red Giant out. The Agama only did 2 hits. That's good. Okay. So we got to go around this way. Up here. over here, another red giant and a gamma. We're still going to run the heals, just in case they go first. Okay, it runs heat. Heat's not that bad. That could have easily been a lot worse. Okay. Gray worms this time. Gray, but they're green. Go figure. We got the one out. The other one missed me. Okay, we did not quite kill it, but that's okay. We're all healed, so I'm just going to invis. Not that it's going to matter. Don't worry about the treasure. We get Carrie, the Fire Fiend. Same thing as before. White, and I'm going to skip the fast this time. I'm going to use the black shirt and hit her with ice. Or I would. But he killed him. She killed him. So he's going to be short an attack, but that's okay. We're going to run a heal just in case. Now we're going to bring our black mage back to life. Once we leave the floor. Okay. Magic. We're going to do the life spell. And then just use potions. Okay, so that'll get us through. We got through 2. Good enough. All right. So from here, we go to H. We need to go to the bottom corner. And I see how we gotta go. This is going to be a bit of a maze, and I'm okay with that. All right. Don't go in there. We get waters here. Start running the heal. Actually, you know what? These guys are physical guys, right? So white to try to knock some attacks off them. Give it a better chance of them missing. And of course, 5 of them get to attack before we get to do anything. Now, hopefully, we're good at this point, and we can go back to healing. Wait a minute. Waters are weak to ice for some reason. I remember that. They were like, they weren't weak to lightning. They were weak to ice. So, we'll hit him for that. Do it that way. And heal both on these. Now, I'm also going to keep an eye on how many Heal 2 spells I get, because I know that if I use my Heal 2 spells in battle, they are Heal 3. Effectively. And when most of the bugs go against you, it's nice to know there's one that will actually help you. All right, there they go. Now we go in here. Around the loop. Sea trolls, lobsters, sea snakes. Okay, we remember the lobsters are the things that have to go first. We're going to heal here. And we're going to Zeus Gauntlet. Get everyone pretty healed up. See what I can do here. Not terrible. But only in this game do you get the idea that lobsters are poisonous. We'll heal, and another Zeus Gauntlet hit might help me get the rest of these guys out. Okay, the sea snakes didn't go, which that's fine. And we'll take care of the sea troll. When we're done with this fight, we are taking another self-care break. So we'll pause it here, and I'll see you in 60. Okay, we are back. Let's see if we can, let's see how much further we can get here. We go through here. It's here. Nothing? Okay. Waters. We're gonna just spend the time healing. And we'll throw a black to hit them all with ice. That'll make it easier for our fighter and our monk to take them out. Okay, same thing here. Run those, and now we're going to double heal. Okay, well, we got 2 more out. That's good. Now we'll heal up some more. And hope that we get the heals off first. Because I know the monk can get up to nearly 500 points. He is the most hurt of them all. Comparatively. Okay. We got them out. Down we go. To our right. Before we go... Wasn't sure where the spot was. So we're going to use the white, and we're going to cast a fast, I think. Do we think we need a fast for this? I don't know. Yeah, fast is probably good on this one. And we got away without it last time. Ink does nothing. Ink is a good thing. And now we're going to play the easy to dodge game to boost our evasion. 332 there. 219 there. I think I'm good with just the 1. So we're going to run heals. Or not. But the Kraken is gone. We're through another floor. Take a breath. Okay. I'm going to look at the map while I'm here. And we start in... Okay. So we could go... We're going to go for the 1 treasure in here. The 1 treasure we're going for. It's in the lower right-hand corner. Worms. Can't run from them. We'll run the heals, though. Okay, we took out... Hopefully we took out the... Oh, he didn't die anyways. Okay, that's not terrible. Get our health back up. Keep the health up. Now, I know that when we get to Tiamat and then later Chaos, we're not going to be using very many elemental spells. So if we've got elemental spells, I can feel comfortable using them now. Not here, but... We're going to heal for now. Because we can use it. Because our monk is only 100... It's still got 100 points of damage on him. Okay. Down this way. Nightmares and evil men. Actually, the evil man's got to go out first. The evil man has to go out first. Because the evil man can cast nuke. Snorting is darkness. Okay. Which we're okay with. Do more healing. Because we're going to get that monk all the way up, hopefully. Yeah, so the dark basically made me miss a couple times. All right. Through here. Down this passage. Chance to strike first on wizard vampires and regular vampires. You know what? I'm going to take them. I am very confident that between a mage staff and a light axe, I can deal all the damage I need to deal. And if not, I should get most of them out. Plus, they can't attack. We'll take it. And I'm going to look at, because I'm looking just out of curiosity, 4,600 points away from another level. Four airs. We're going to still heal. Actually, no. These guys are mostly physicals. I'm going to throw a white shirt invis first and a heal that way. Try to get him to miss things. Try to get him to miss me. Okay, we got one out. Yeah, just go for the same one. And keep healing. Now, the good thing is that when we get to the... that when we get to Chaos and he casts a lot of spells, is that they're cyclical. And we know what order they come in. There we go. We got the airs out. And in here is the Mass Immune. The best sword in the game. Now, if I was running double fighter, I'd have one on Excalibur and one on Mass Immune. It makes no sense to give... The Mass Immune can be used by any character. It's a weird weapon that way. It makes no sense to give it to the monk because the monk is better fighting without a weapon. It makes no sense to give it to my mages because my mages are better doing something else. So by default, it goes to the fighter, who is now at 79 damage and 138%. Still run the healing game. Worms aren't too terrible. We get the... Hello there! Plus, the Mass Immune has the best crit rate in the game. It's going to crit 20% of the time. So we're going to take advantage of that. Because that's another bug that's broken, is it shouldn't be that strong. But being the last weapon in the list, it has the highest crit rate. So we'll keep the healing going. Take them out. Big points. And fighter goes up a level. And only fighter goes up a level. How close are we otherwise? 2,700, 1850, 1304. So we're going to try to get the level before we get to fight Tiamat. Chance to strike first is a zombie dragon and a wizard vampire. Do it that way. They're both going to be weak to fire, and they're both going to be weak to harm. So we might as well hit them with it. Especially when we have chance to strike first. There goes the zombie dragon. Hey, Coda, how you doing? Not enough for a level, though. But we're going to be real close to one for our master. Three worms. Worms are... I like seeing worms. I like seeing worms because they're not that hard. Here with this account, too. Fair enough, Mama Buns. There goes one worm. There goes another. Oh, it got me up to another... It got me up to a fifth attack. Oh, that's an even better reason to use it. Okay, and that gets the monk up a level. It gets the white mage up, and if it gets the white mage up a level, it has to get the black mage up a level. Now I could, if I so chose, use the exit spell, lock everything in, including having the mass immune. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to end this thing tonight. And then figure something else to play on Thursday nights. We'll heal up. Keep healing. We know that the fighter it can get up to like 600 points. But I will gladly take a fight like that. Get more points. We go over here. And when we go through this passage here, we're going to fight Tiamat. I'm going to use a few potions. And I'll throw another one on the white mage just to be on the safe side. Here we go. Tiamat. You two attack. You're running the white. We're going to throw a fast on the fighter. I want the fighter to have 10 shots with crits. $581. That's not bad at all. But he didn't crit it. Okay. So, we're going to throw magic. We're going to throw our first Cure 4 spell to get the black mage up. And then we'll throw a fast on the monk. Bane ain't going to help you. HP max. That's what Cure 4 does. And what Cure 4 also does, is it gets rid of all your statuses, too. So up this way, evil men have to go first. I'm willing to play the heal game for now. Don't trust those guys to not throw nuke. All right, get these guys out. We're full on health, so I don't need to use anything. I think I should be able to take them out the rest of the way. Ineffective on the fighter. We'll take that. Okay. Up we go to the steps. All right, I'm going to pause for the second. I'm going to confirm what I think I know. There are no encounters on this floor. None. Okay. So here's the plan. There's nothing here. If we can get him out, this is the final boss of the game. Pause for a second, make sure we're pretty healed. We are. Let's see something. Yeah, I could get up to 4, that's right. Alright. Let's do this. Remember me, Garland? Your puny lot thought it had defeated me, but the 4 fiends sent me back 2,000 years into the past. From here I sent the 4 fiends to the future. The fiends will send me back to here, and the time loop will go on. After 2,000 years I will be forgotten and the time loop will close. I will live forever and you shall meet doom. Chaos. Last fight. Okay, so first thing he's going to do, if he casts anything, it's going to be casting Ice 3. Okay? Now, the good thing is I've got all my elemental resistances for everybody but the fighter. We're going to cast Wall on the fighter to protect against everything else. Okay? We're going to cast Fast on the fighter as well. We start with 245. Oh, I do have all my resistances. What am I saying? Okay, so we got 500. We've done 500 on him. And we got a quick shot here. We've done 500. He has 2,000. Okay? So I'm going to throw the Invis in case he fights. And we're going to throw a Fast on the Monk. Crack is not going to do anything. That is a good thing. That is a wasted turn. That's 1,000 now we've got on him. About 1,300. And now we can dodge attacks. Okay, so the next spell he can cast is Lightning 3. If he casts a Lightning 3, he moves ahead. He casts that half the time. He attacks 1/4 of the time. He casts a special move 1/4 of the time. Let's get him out. Quick. I'm going to throw... The heal's not going to help me. If I'm going to heal anything, we throw it as heal 2 that becomes heal 3. And now we magic... I'm going to try to slow him. Ineffective. It was worth a try. 347 on that one. Okay, he casted this. That's what we expected. And he's gone. He's done. Setting the controller down. Because I believe that is end of game. The time loop is now broken. The 2,000-year-long battle is over. Peace prevails. Control of the four elements, the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water, again belongs to the earth. Garland's hatred burned for 2,000 years. That hatred led the four powers to this world. Chaos was created from those four. Evil dominated the world and covered it in darkness. But it is over now. Wrong has been set right. The Light Warriors are returning. As they travel in time, the world returns to normal. Sarah and Jane wait for them. Of course, Garland does too. But when did it ever happen? Everything went mad in a day. The reason lies in the 2,000-year time loop. The four chose to become one force and fight against the four evil forces that set darkness upon the world. When the four return, it will be to their past. All signs of the battle with the forces will be erased. But the legend will live on, passed down by the dwarves, the elves, and the dragons. Passed on by peoples unsure where the story came from. The Light Warriors return from their journey back in time 2,000 years. The memories stored deep in their hearts will protect the world. Never forget the good and true. Never turn the four powers to the dark side. And truth will always live in the hearts of the people. The warrior who broke the 2,000-year time loop is truly a light warrior. That warrior was you. May the orbs always shine. The end. Oh, goodness. Well, that is the original Final Fantasy. Is it going to fill the whole thing in? No. And I probably don't have any access to control at this point. No, I do not. Okay, so thank you. Let's take care of one thing first. We got to increment the count. All right. And thank you for coming out tonight. Whether you're here for a little bit or a lot, I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, please give a follow or subscribe. You'd be glad you did. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Here's the plan for the upcoming week. On Sunday night, we are going to play Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. We got through the first world. We're going after the second one. On Tuesday night, we are going to play Super Mario 64 for the N64. We've got 104 of the stars. I don't know that we're going to play for 120. I'm going to try to beat the game next week. We'll figure something new to play next Thursday night. Now, where can I send you? I think I know where I want to send you tonight because it's been a while. We're going to send you over to Hey, it's Gigajolt, who is playing Adventure Island and doing rather well for herself, knowing what her talent level is, and I'm going to leave it at that. I want you to please show her the same love you showed me. Okay? So, until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you.